side, the baby's head will be here, so I put the forceps along my hand, my fingers are there to direct it, because if you don't do it and then you scratch on the wall, you may tear the vaginal wall. So I put my hand there and then I guide it. So once it is in, then you closely apply to the head and then you put it there, and the forceps will rest like this. If the forceps rest like this or this, then you know it is not a OA position or a direct OP. Only when it is in direct OA, direct OP, when you have to introduce it like a spoon, and then you have to lift it up a little bit, and then you push it in gently, and then you make sure that you don't tear any of those structures there, and then when you leave it, it will rest like this. Then you take the next forceps and do exactly the same on the other side. Some people will prefer to introduce it on the posterior aspect and rotate it, but I always put it on the lateral side. I put my fingers as a guiding one. I introduce it like this first. Then once it has scratched my hand, then once I know that it is head is there, then I apply it. So if it is a direct OA, direct OP, it will be easy to lock like this. Because you are applying it on the baby's head like this, like this, the forceps. The fenestration is for the ears to go in. But sometimes you won't know exactly where you are applying. You might apply it a little bit in the front. Sometimes if it is a little mal rotated, you might apply it on the face and the back. Sometimes only when the baby comes out, you'll know. But when it is easy locking, we know, okay, everything is going smooth. Yeah. So once you have applied the forceps, we don't pull it without contraction. Yeah. We don't pull it without contraction. So what you have to do is, when she has a contraction, ask the mother to push, and then you lock the handle. Normally when they are not pushing, we won't lock the handle because you're compressing on the head. So we'll just leave it like that. When she is pushing, then we quickly lock the blade, and then like I said, you must pull downwards in a OA position. You must pull down so that the occiput will come below into the it will be behind the symphysis pubis. So you want the occiput to come down a little bit further down, and then you lift up, because head is always born by extension. Then you want to extend it. Yeah. So you must always pull towards the rectum or towards the floor, and once the head is below the pubic symphysis, the occiput is below the pubic symphysis, then you lift it up. Yeah. That's how you deliver the baby. They might only ask you about the prerequisites, to deliver the baby, and then the parts of the forceps, So this is called the pelvic curve. This part is called the pelvic curve, and this part which applies to the baby's head is called the cephalic curve. Yeah. Okay. So this is how you apply the forceps. In a high head, don't apply. You better do a cesarean section. Yeah.
They always say the concave surface.
Yeah, this is the one. To accommodate for the head.
That's the
this is the concavity.
Okay.
To accommodate for the head. Yeah. They will ask you all about the indications for forceps delivery. Indications for forceps delivery is when the mother is exhausted and then pushing for a while, still cannot come through. Fetal distress, because see, more than the vacuum, forceps will be very useful in fetal distress, because you can just apply and then ask the mother to push, and then you can pull it out. Whereas with vacuum, you have to wait for a few minutes for the Shignan to form. But with kiwi, even that is gone now, so you can use either this or that now, kiwi cup, Okay, so forceps is indicated for prolonged maternal exhaustion, and then any case of fetal distress, you want to quickly deliver the baby sometimes, when you see the heart going down, right in front of your eyes, the head is sitting on the perineum, then you want to use the forceps, yeah? Okay, there's something called outlet forceps which is not here, which is a smaller version of this, but you don't have this block and all. That's the Simpson's forceps, It's a smaller version, What we do is, when the head is sitting on the perineum, the mother cannot push sometimes, she has become so tired and exhausted. Then when the head is just sitting on the perineum, then it's not easy to apply a forceps at that stage, because the vaginal outlet is also not expansible. So just inside the perineum, then you apply just before crowning, if they have a problem, then we use the outlet forceps. Okay, so mainly what they will ask you is the indications for the procedure. Sometimes in PIH and heart disease, we don't want the mother to push. But if you're actually pushing and delivering, then we say, okay, go ahead. But if they are not able to push, or if we don't want them to push because of high blood pressure or something, okay, we'll say we'll do the forceps. So that's also where we apply a prophylactic forceps. Indicated forceps is where they have fetal distress, where the mother is exhausted, where it's a big baby, they need a little bit of help, we do that. Yeah. But where conditions like heart disease, severe PIH, where we don't want the mother to push, we will say you don't push, we will apply the forceps and deliver for you. But if they are already pushing and delivering, don't say stop, we will apply. Yeah, let them do it. Yeah.
Then, so you mentioned the forceps should be traction when it's moving.
When she is
she's
contracting.
pushing, but
Yeah.
when she's not pushing.
Don't do, because you won't progress anywhere.
So when you don't want the mother to push, how do you do the forceps?
Oh, that we'll tell them push a little bit and then we'll do it. Yeah. But they don't have to put the full effort there. Right? So you are helping partly there. Yeah.